Okay, let's get right into it. So, my favorite pens and pencils based on my current inventory. So, I've had an inventory of over 10 years and I finally just decluttered. It's been maybe 6 years. My daughter's 6, so yeah, it's been probably 6 years since I went through my pen pouch, my pen collection, my pen and pencil collection. So, let me just show you all this first. And I do have some advice. I'm always going to recommend that if you work from home or you just like arts and crafts, or if you just happen to need to write something in 2026 or anytime in the modern day, always have yourself a good highlighter. I found this highlighter and just look at it. It's still pretty good. Oh, did it dry out? Look, you know how kids be getting into your stuff, but I would say it's still pretty good. And it turns out that this belonged to one of my former apartment complexes where I used to live during graduate school in the Durham Chapel Hill area. And then I would also recommend that you have your colors. So these two pens here, one is red, one is blue. Really good for professional signing. So it still works so beautifully. Look at that bold red. That just looks so good. It's still very bold. And then we have the blue pen here. Oh, yes, a nice, dark, confident blue. I love it, y'all. And nothing like good memories when you find an old pencil. Take a look at this. I'm just going to shift gears here and talk about this pencil. Do y'all see that? Okay, they are not paying me anything to talk about this, but I am amazed that I found a Domino's pencil. Like, what? And the eraser's still pretty decent, so I might keep this like a collector's item just for fun. So back to the ink pens. I wanted to share with you both, with you all about, this was an ink pen that I got from GSA, the Graduate Student Association. I did serve as one of those roles where it was talking about professional development and just one of the student leaders there. And I also served as Graduate Student Association president my final year of graduate school. So that was back in 2017, so 2017. Okay, and notice how this pen has a stylus point on it, so you can still use it even if the ink pen runs out of ink. You can still use this on a tablet. It works great. My last in-person job that I had before having children in 2019 was at a Chamber of Commerce. Look at how beautiful this pen was. Beautifully designed. So Chamber of Commerce, look, you can roll it to make the pen point come out. And it also has a stylus point as well, and it has a clip, which is really great if you need to hang it on a coat. And I'm just going to show you how this one writes. It's still very bold and it's black. Looks fantastic. Now let's talk about point size. So point size, there's going to be fine point. So this is very, very fine point, which I really love to write with in my journal. So look at this. Take a look at this, everybody. Look at that. That is beautiful. Do you see that? Mom! You see that? Yeah, we'll get to that in just a minute, okay? Yep, you can. Thank you. And then also you probably have already recognized this, but with the different point sizes. Of course, this would be the pen that doesn't work. But anywho, different point sizes, so it's very different from the fine point. But I'm a big fan of fine point pens. Very fine point pens. Okay, and keep your tops on your pens, y'all. That's how they be drying out. All right, let's go into pencils. I do like mechanical pencils. I don't know the specific reason why. Let me think. Well, oh yeah, of course the clicking, but this one rolls. So this particular mechanical pencil, it rolls. Looks like it's a Papermate. It's a Sharp Writer number 2. It stays sharp. That's why I like mechanical pencils. They stay sharp. Yeah, they stay sharp. So nothing like having a good pencil that stays sharp, and the eraser is top tier, okay? Like, this is really good. So I got 2 of these that I found out of my collection that I plan to keep and use weekly. And then, of course, you've got, and I meant to grab a pencil sharpener, so hold on. So I've got a pencil sharpener here. This one is Mega Brands USA Gold HB number 2. This has to be a classic one. This has to be. So I'm just going to sharpen it. One moment, son. I'm talking right now. Yeah, go ahead. Mark all of them. Look at that. That only took 3 strokes to get a nice, sharpened pencil. Wow. Look at that. Whoa. Okay. Next, this pencil here is a HB number 2. I'm pretty sure I got this from a Dollar Tree. Sharpen this one. Now notice how it has no point yet, because the pencils these days, they seem to not like to stay sharpened. But wow. Okay, that broke. The point broke, so let me try to resharpen again. Oh man, the point broke again, so I gotta pay attention on that. Probably need one of those handheld, you know, the rollers, the ones that you can sharpen with. Of course, the point would get stuck. Okay, let's try again. You know, this pencil's not the best, so I don't recommend this one. But HB number 2, I don't recommend this. Yeah, that pencil over there is the best. Yeah, the one that I just had. Yeah, that Goldman is pretty good. But you know what? I've got another one here. I think you all know what this one is. Ticonderoga. Okay. But yeah, these pencils are known to be the best, actually. And it is. Look at that point. Oh my goodness. Look at that point. Look at that. Whoa. My goodness. I know. Whoa. And even the shading's beautiful. Look at that. That's the beautiful thing about pencils, is the ability to do shading, but also the ability to do fine point writing. So keep a good highlighter. Keep your pen colors. Definitely keep the standard colors, red, blue. If you like other colors like pink, green, purple, you get into that, definitely grab a few of those. Your pen point size, you always want to have at least a fine point pen, at least one. And of course, you have your regular standard size of pen points. And then, of course, if you're advertising for anyone or any companies that you like, I've got Chamber of Commerce, I've got Domino's, I've got GSA, or maybe you want to get a DBA Marketing Pros pen or pencil or something. Just putting that plug out there. Get one. Or maybe your favorite church, right? Your favorite church ministry. Get their pens and pencils. I like it. And then also, I would love to know, what is your favorite pen and pencil? What are your favorite pens? I would love to know. All right. Enjoy your day.